Hello, hello. I just want to say I am so disappointed I couldn't go live yesterday. I don't know, Instagram wouldn't let me go live, and I'm having a feeling that was probably across the board for most people, but it was kind of really disappointing that Instagram wouldn't let us go live yesterday. Well, let me think what time it was that I tried going live a few times, and it wouldn't let me but anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're live today, so this is fan freaking tastic. Who here is super jazzed about summer? I am. And let me tell you why. Because since I started my digital and affiliate marketing business, this is the first summer I have not had to work. Yep. I have a teacher schedule, as I like to say. But anyways, I say that because, in the past, would always be so disappointed. Like, I would think, oh my goodness, it's summer and I can't be home with my kids, right? So, anyways, I took care of that. I started my own business, and life is going great. Cannot complain. So, but anyways, it's so nice to have the summers to be home and not have to worry about taking part-time PTO or anything like that. So it'll be nice to be home. Tomorrow's my son's last day of school, so uh, for the year, and then next year he'll be a junior. Holy cow, where to think he's a junior? And he's a 4.0 student, so he got a 4.0 this semester, or yeah, this year, excuse me. So he has made an academic letter 2 years in a row, which I'm pretty proud of him. So, which has never been a pressure I've put on my kids. I don't want to should on my kids. I want my kids to learn to want. I want them to thirst for achievement in life, like we do as entrepreneurs. Or if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, as you're probably thinking, like, what can I do to make it so that way I have my summers off too with my family. I don't have to worry about PTO and all this stuff. So anyways, I want to talk to you about some things I've been doing recently to help increase my organic Instagram growth. What I mean by organic is I don't pay for ads. I've tried it twice with my business coaching business, and it was kind of it fell through. Really, it was just horrible. It wasn't really great. Another thing too is my thoughts are, whenever you're paying for ads, they're pushing your stuff in front of the right people, right? You're paying for them to do that. You're not feeding the algorithm that. Does that make sense? So I prefer just to see how it works out. I mean, why not? So I want the right people following me for the right reasons. So anyhow, for Instagram growth, my hot water and lemon. I like, actually, it's kind of lukewarm water and lemon, but I love lemon. It's real lemon juice. Love lemon. But for Instagram growth, this is something I've been doing since I started my digital and affiliate marketing business, January 20th of this year. And I've been hit or miss, not super spotty with it, but when I am consistent with it, I see great results, and I'll tell you what it is. So it's something I learned from a mentor of mine, and I heard it from her actually probably in October, November, maybe, of 2023, and never really did anything with it until I started my digital affiliate marketing business. And I was like, okay, I really want some great growth and engagement. And so I started implementing these steps, and it's really been helpful. And I want you to consider, whenever you do this, I want you to let me know that you're doing it. Okay, let me know that you're listening and that you're doing it, so that way I can be a support for you. B, I want you to set a timer. Okay, I want you to do it with intent, and I want you to set a timer for no more than 20 minutes. Yep, it should not take more than 20 minutes of your day to do what I'm about ready to tell you to do. Okay, so for that organic velocity in your growth, that like super stellar quick growth organically in your business, and I've done it, like I said, myself, and I've seen great growth from it when I do it. It's super simple, and you're gonna laugh when I tell you this, but I'm not a gatekeeper, so I don't mind sharing the secrets. You're going to go, number one, to the top people in your niche. And if you're like, Lydia, I'm new to all this, I'm just learning all these things, what in the Sam Dickens is a niche? We'll come back to that some other time, okay? Or direct message me, and I will send you some information about niching or niches, or comment the word guide, and I will directly send you to my beginner's guide for digital and affiliate marketing. Okay. It talks all about how there's a whole page of how to determine your niche. Okay. So I don't want to overwhelm someone that's new, but do come back to this. So save it and come back to it. So first of all, you want to find the top dogs in your niche. So those people that are that are the reason why you got into what you're doing for digital affiliate marketing. Um, maybe someone that it's a top dog in your niche that you're on a mentorship call and you hear them and you want to follow them, what have you. So go to that top dog in your niche and go click on them, and there'll be a place where it says followers. Click where it says followers and check out their followers. Go into their followers, find ones that look nice, that look like they may be someone that you'd mesh with. That would be a great client for you, or a good target audience for you. And click on their profile picture. Click on their picture, and then it'll take you to their main page. And then start looking at their posts and start making comments, liking and commenting on their posts. Do the same in their stories. Okay, so pick about 5 of their posts, whether it's stories. I do a mix of stories and reels, honestly, or posts. I do a mix of both, but make genuine, heartfelt comments on them, not just emojis, but really like take some time to make comments on them, and then react to their stories. Like I said, make a comment. You could send some emojis, but I really think comments are the best. But, just really take time to react and engage with them, and then rinse and repeat. Do that for no more than 20 minutes. Okay. And ideally you would do it with about 10 people a day. Okay. That's it. Just 10 people a day, send it out and see what happens. And you'll start noticing where, whenever you're in your main page, there's a little heart at the top. You'll start seeing more followers. You'll start seeing more people commenting in your engaging in your post, like your stories, your reels, and so forth. So that is super important. And, I think the mentor I learned this from was Maria Went. Anyways, but this is something I've done in the past and I continue to do. Some days I'm more diligent at it than others. Every day I usually pick 1 or 2 people at least. I haven't done the 10 for a bit, but I am going to get back to the 10 because I started a new Instagram page. So that's pretty exciting. But what made me think to do this was I noticed I had a lot of bots as followers, and that is not good. I had a lot of bots as followers, and I had done something with Path Social in the past. So if you start seeing ads for Path Social, I have done stuff with them in the past, and their ads will say they're organic, they're not bots. They are bots. They will set you up with followers that are bots, and that will completely squash your page. So do not do that. Okay. Hear that from someone who has done the wrong thing in the past and has fixed her ways. Okay. So don't do that. All right. Path Social is great to look at analytics and so forth. They'll show your top performing content and whatnot. But when it comes to followers, don't buy your followers. Okay. Do not buy your followers. And I'll tell you another reason why I choose, because when you buy your followers, you're telling the algorithm not to work in your favor. Does that make sense? Like, it's not going to think to push your information out to the right people, because you're paying for people to follow you, right? You're paying for someone to send people from different countries to follow you, which is not cool. But again, just pay attention to that. And if you're concerned that you have some followers that are bots, and how do you determine if they're bots? If they have like no posts, like little to no posts, but like thousands of people they're following, thousands of people they're following, but very little posts, that's a bot, and I would get rid of them. I would focus strictly on growing your social media organically. And I'm going to go through those steps one more time. Find people to follow that are not following necessarily, but find people in your niche that are like the top tier performers in your niche. Again, if you don't know what niche is, comment the word guide, and I'll send you my beginner's guide to digital and affiliate marketing. But find those top performers in your niche, check out their followers, find some followers that resonate with you. They've got a nice face, or they look like they would resonate with you. React to their stories, like their photos, their posts, and their stories. React to those. Give comments that are engaging, comments that are heartfelt, comments that aren't just BS, that are legit comments that you think are great, and then rinse and repeat. Okay. So, and then another bonus too is if you're a newer Instagram account, if you're newer and you don't have a lot of posts yet, make sure before you start engaging like this that you yourself have about 10 to 12 posts ready to go or on your page. And why that is because it's kind of like a catalog of sorts, right? It When people pop onto your page, it's just a way to for them to look at you and be like, oh, okay, I've got an idea of what this person stands for, right? Like what they're really doing. So that's why it's important to have like 10 to 12. I've heard as many as 12 to 15 posts, and that would be reels, carousels. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. Reels, carousels, or or a static post, whatever. But just have those posts in your feed, and your feed are going to be your reels, your posts, and so forth. Your stories, the little bubble where your head is, like on your Instagram page. But again, I'd be remiss not to mention that. And again, do this consistently about no more than 20 minutes. Set a timer, 20 minutes every day. Be consistent to follow those people or to engage with those people, and you'll be amazed at the blessings that will come from it. So comment the word guide to get my beginner's guide to digital affiliate marketing to learn about digital affiliate marketing. But comment the word learn, and I'll send you my success to Instagram growth and strategies. So send comment learn for the Instagram growth and strategy guide, and then comment guide for the digital affiliate marketing growth guide or beginner's guide, excuse me. Where did I learn all these? So you're probably like, Lydia, where are you learning all these things? So I have invested in myself a few times now. I bought a course that was a $7 15-day challenge. It's now a $5 5-day learn, launch, lead challenge. That's how I learned about digital affiliate marketing. I had an expensive life coach business, business coach business that was more of a hobby than it was a real business per se. I was making money. Don't get me wrong. I was making money, but I'd spent so much money on coaching and so forth. I wouldn't really consider it a financial benefit for the amount of money I made from it. But then I ran across digital affiliate marketing, and I fell in love with it, because I didn't know then what I know now. And that is I was already doing digital affiliate marketing with my business coaching, except for I didn't know how to do sales funnels. I didn't know how to do landing pages and all the things. Well, I did because I taught myself actually, but I hadn't had a course actually showed me the ins and outs. So I was able to correct some stuff that was going wrong in my business coaching business. I learned how to properly post on social media that was engaging to my clients, how many hooks to include in a post, where the hook should be. I learned all these things through the courses that I promote in my Stand store, which is the link at the top of this post. But that was so important to me. Investing in myself in these small, affordable little courses that I now promote as well. The courses are, again, Learn, Launch, Lead. It is a $5 5-day challenge that taught me all about online business, how to create a successful online business, how to market the online business. And that's what introduced me to digital affiliate marketing. Then I was noticing I need more help with my my social media growth. So I bought Small Following, Big Influence. It really focuses on speaking with authority and authenticity in your posts to grow that following, because people will know, like, and trust you through both your reels and your stories, but a lot in your stories, right? Because that's where you're going to show your life. Your reels are going to be more business, more education, that they should all give some kind of value, right? Whether it's a value speaking to a pain point and how you can resolve that pain point, whether it's a value about educating on how to solve a problem like I'm doing today with Instagram for growing your followers organically, what have you. So again, you want to give value, but you want to be authentic, speaking to who you are. Don't copy other people's information or their content. You can use it for inspiration, as I like to say, okay? But don't plagiarize, okay? Don't use other people's stuff 100%. But you can, put your picture on it, use some words that are similar to theirs, what have you, but it's your voice, your tone, your thing, okay? So don't copy. But that's part of being authentic, right? Being true to who you are. Because people, if you notice your growth is slow too, it could be because you're doing too much of doing what other people what you've seen other people do. And I've done that. I've been that person, unfortunately. Okay. Doing what other people did that you think got them good growth isn't always best. Okay. Isn't always best for you. Okay. For you. Now you can also follow people that are not in your niche, that you just like their content. You think it's freaking super solid. You can do that, and you can use their content, not plagiarize again, but use their creativity or their hooks or what have you, and use them in your content towards your niche. That is great. Okay. But again, small following, big influence is all about growing that engagement in your social media platform, and mainly with speaking with authority and authenticity. Then from there, I moved on, and I'm going to make a slide. I'm going to do a story slide about all this today, actually, after I get done with this live. But then from there, I went into the PLR project, private label rights project, which, by the way, is $50 off today. So if you're like me and you're looking for digital products that you wanted to create to sell to other people, to give as freebies, even for lead magnets, the PLR project is the place to be. It's $147 until Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So from today until Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, it's $147. Once you buy the product, there's no upsells, which is phenomenal. But you can rebrand, tweak, and resell all the products in there at whatever price point you want. They do. A lot of my clients would get stuck on the, oh my gosh, what do I sell it at? What do I price my stuff at? And that was even a year ago, and I was doing my business coaching full force. So my clients were stuck on what do they price their services or their products. Well, the great thing is about the PLR project is they actually give you ideas towards how to price your products, which is phenomenal. But again, you can rebrand, tweak, and resell the products at any price point that you want. And once you buy it, $147, there'll never be an increase. There's over 200, I would say hundreds of digital products, I've lost track, under every niche. They've got special events, pets, relationships, education. So like for teachers, coaching, digital marketing. The very first section is actually all about digital marketing because it's a digital product, right? So that's a great thing. They got a whole faceless section and a whole faceless for men as well, which I think is phenomenal because that's really an untapped area is for our men here in this digital world. But again, every niche, hundreds of products that you can rebrand and retweak to create for your own. What I also like too is a lot of people sell PLR products or their digital products on Etsy, Amazon KDP, Pinterest, and they have an entire section of education for you on how to properly post in those areas, which is great. Okay, because there are certain ways you want to post your links and so forth, so that way your site isn't shut down. Let's put it that way. And so so I bought the PLR project so I could create my own products because I was like, okay, the information is all the same, right? I just want someone that has some inspiration for me. And that's what I love about the PLR project. Love it for that. And then also too, you might start in one niche and then you're like, oh, I want to try this niche, like beauty. I want to try health and wellness. I want to try pets. They're all in there. So that is phenomenal. And then after that, I went to UBC, it's the Ultimate Branding course, because I was still noticing that my branding needed some work. I wanted more of a magnetic brand, I guess you could say. And UBC was the bomb. Let's just put it that way. And I found that it's great for new beginners, new to business, because it's a business in a box, really. You buy the course for $499. And I think that's very affordable, by the way, because I have bought courses that are a heck of a lot more than that. But I do offer it on a payment plan, so you're good to go. But UBC is the Ultimate Branding course. There's over 15 modules. Don't quote me on that. It's in over 4 different languages. It's affordable, but it's a business in a box. You buy the course, you learn from the course, and then you resell the course at cost. And then after your first sale, you start making 100% profit. And why I did that is because people were asking, where'd you learn these things? I'm like, well, I'd be stupid not to offer it to them. It's an option. So I did. So that's why having UBC in your back pocket as an option to promote as well is important. So again, it's over 150 videos, over 15 different modules. They have an entire faceless section yet again. But what I really like, what brings the most value to me as an owner and as a consumer of the product, is that they have an entire branding section speaking about your brand, and it takes you back to your values, because whenever we are marketers, we're talking to people about our values for our business, right? And who we are. Well, that's important in our branding. having those values and our branding is important as well. So, whenever you're talking about your branding, you need to write down the top 5 pain points for your ideal client and speak to those regularly, those pain points regularly, if not daily. I mean, you should at least cover a pain point every day, right? Whether it's for me, it's time freedom, it's money freedom, it's I'd have to look at my pain points. I've got them written down, but those are the big ones I always hit home on. With time freedom, I talk about like the other day, I was able to sit at home with my son, hang out when he gets home. I made a post about it. That is honestly why I do what I do. I want to be present with my kids. My mother-in-law dropped by last week, and I didn't have to take PTO. I didn't have to ask anyone for time off. She asked, "Can I stop by?" I said, "Absolutely." I mean, I didn't have to worry about any of those things. Like this summer, whenever my son's home, if I want to take him out for lunch, I can take him out for lunch whenever I want. I'm going to be home to do it. What a blessing. Because in 2 years, his happy year is going to be out of my house and he's going to be in college. And then we're going to be empty nesters and I'm going to be so sad. But my daughter comes home Thursday from, the University of Arkansas. She turns 21 on Saturday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. 21 on Saturday. But I don't have to worry about taking time off. I will be home with her every day until she leaves for Spain. Yes, she's studying abroad. She leaves May 31st, and then she gets back the very last day of June. I don't have to worry about taking time off. I will be home and present with her. That is what I do this for, okay? And I'm going to retire my husband early. Mark my words. I'm going to retire my husband early so that way we can spend healthy years together. It's a shame that we spend our sick years with our loved ones instead of our healthy years with our loved ones, making those memories. So that's my goal. That's my goal. Plus my husband's already had cancer once. We always joke about it. I mean, it's not joking, but it kind of is, I mean, he's at risk for many others. So we kind of joke about it, got to do it now. So there's that. Speak of the devil. So there's the UBC is all about the branding, but then there's also an entire course about how you can sell master resale right products and how to do it successfully. And that's what UBC is. It's a master resale right products versus PLR. So master reseller rights is just a clause in the resale rights saying that you're not allowed to rebrand the product. You have to sell it as is at the price point stipulated pretty much. They don't want you they don't want you to bundle any other products with their product. So that just means that I couldn't sell the PLR project with UBC. I have to sell them a standalone because they don't want you to devalue their products. And I appreciate that as a business owner. Yeah. But I like to have an entire course on how to be successful in selling master resale right products. And then how they broke down how to engage with people in social media was super cool as well, and how to post their reels and how to edit. Because sometimes Instagram can be glitchy and they've got great edit ideas for how to fix that, and it's glitchy, and I really liked it. So that's UBC, and that's why I carry it. It's kind of a no-brainer. It's kind of nice to have those options where people ask you, how did you get X, Y, and Z? Or how did you learn X, Y, and Z? And you're able to point them in that right direction. And I found as a business coach, a lot of people were asking me, oh, well, about Canva and about my sales funnel and all the things. And I was guiding people towards those links, and I wasn't earning an affiliate commission for that. So had I known then what I know now, which I do know now, I would have been able to capitalize on that potential income, through affiliate links. So that's why I do affiliate marketing as well, because with affiliate marketing, you just, you're promoting other people's products or services with your affiliate link, and then you get paid a commission. So I now have diversified my income streams, and I think I've counted up to 7 with my digital products, my affiliate links that I have. So again, I think it's important that you just be mindful of those things, especially with the economy being the way it is. It's so volatile, the economy is. So it's just important to have multiple income streams, so that way you're stable, you have stability, because otherwise stability doesn't really exist when you work 9 to 5 for someone else per se. And I know that because I am a nurse, and I was fired from a management position as a nurse, which is devastating because you go into nursing thinking, oh my goodness, I really thought I was invincible. I mean, I know that sounds horrible. Now I reflect back at it. It was very humbling. Let's put it that way. I was very thankful that God put the kibosh to it when he did, honestly. But as a nurse, I thought, well, I'm a nurse. Like, nurses don't get fired. Nurses do when they're in management. They sure can, because you know what? We get paid more. So we can definitely be squashed. We're all replaceable in this world. The only place we're not replaceable is with our family, and our friends. That's ultimately where we're not replaceable. And so that's why I do what I do. So that way I can focus on those relationships with my family and friends, because there's very little on this side of heaven that's permanent. But the relationships that you build will expand past your life here on earth. So I just want to focus more on my family and my friends. But anyway, so I digress. We went over the reasons why. We went over the ways to grow your Instagram organically, so that we are not having to make a bunch of posts, and that is just truly engaging with other people's followers, but not cringy. You know what I'm saying? Like, out of genuine thought for that person and what they're posting and so forth. Because we're in business on social media to be social, right, folks? I mean, we're not in business on social media to not be social. So, hello, digital mama Natalie. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. But we're on social media to be social, and so don't ghost people and make comments on your social media posts. If they like, sorry, that's my alarm going out to the pool. My husband got home. He's going to swim laps. Got home from the gym. He's going to go pop in the pool and swim laps before these thunderstorms come through Kansas City, Missouri here shortly. But anyways, so, engage with people, be social with them, show them who you are. Because people ultimately, there are many digital affiliate marketers out there, right? But it's not saturated, because there's only you. There's only the one you. Okay. So, engage with people, be genuine, and show people that you care, and again, be true to who you are and what you stand for. I tell my kids that all the time, be true to who you are and what you stand for, and that will serve you best in life above all else. So I'm going to go over those points again, for how to grow followers organically on Instagram without making a bunch of posts. Now, I will tell you though, if you want super huge growth, you're going to be in your stories no less than 5 times a day. Preferably, I'm going to say it, 8 to 10. More or less. I would do on the more side. If you want quick, swift growth, be in your stories, build that know, like, and trust. You're going to post in your reels. If you want growth, once a day. If you want pretty good growth, 3 times a day. I'm at the 3 times a day because that's what I can chew right now. I've tried the 5 times a day for super stellar growth. I've tried the 5 times a day. I'm not super great at batching my content, honestly. I always have videos and stuff so I can slap stuff on them, but I put so much thought into my content, the caption portion. So anyways, so I do 3 times a day. I'm always posting 3 times a day, and I count a live as a post, by the way. So, because I always put my notes in my captions for my live. So, so I do that 3 times a day, and I'm in my stories no less than 5 times a day, preferably 8 to 10 for me as well. So, okay, we're going to go over the organic growth. So we went over that you should be in your stories, you should be in your reels, right? If you're a brand new Instagram account, you should have at least 9 posts ready in your feed. So that way, when you start this process, people that pop on your page have an idea of who you are and what you stand for. Okay. And whether or not they truly want to be a part of your community. Remember, social media is social. It's a community. Number 1, find the top dogs in your niche. Number 2, check out their followers. Find followers that you could resonate with, that I kind of go by what they look like. Are they happy? Do they have a smile on their face? I'm sorry, if someone looks goth and they look all kinds of creepy in their pictures, I'm not picking them. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not who I want to, that's not who would resonate with me anyways, right? That's definitely not me. So again, just pay attention to the followers, who resonates with you. And then like 5 of their photos, react to 5 of their stories or at least 3 of their stories, I would say, but react to them. What I mean by react, like them, make a comment. Don't just do emojis all the time. Be sincere about what you put. Rinse and repeat, and that's it. And I would do that at least 10 times or 10 minutes a day, for about 10 people a day. If you want, the more people you can do it with, the more growth. Do keep in mind though, that, the more comments you make, sometimes Instagram can turn off your commenting abilities as well. So that's why you want to be mindful about your comments and be genuine with them. I haven't seen Instagram do that a lot lately, but it's done it in the past where people's comment, were not able to comment. So be mindful of that. But again, set a timer because you can get lost in doing this. Set a timer, no more than 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. And then you'll start noticing that you'll have more followers. You'll have more engagement in your posts. I promise it will happen, but give it time, but I promise it'll happen. All right. So again, if you want to learn more about digital affiliate marketing comment guide, if you want to learn more about the success to Instagram growth strategy guide that I have, comment the word learn. But either way, like and follow. And I appreciate you for being on today. I'm going to hop out. I might put on my swimsuit and go meet my husband in the pool. I don't know. Maybe not. I already put my face on, my makeup, and my hair. I don't want to do that again. Anyways, hey, have a good one. Bye.